So let's wrap up by talking about SPY QQQ trades. Today in the community we had nothing too much to talk about. We have been shorting the market with our VIX strategy. If you do not know our VIX strategy, watch some of my past recaps. And we have in a choppy environment. We are in a very news-based environment. Trump wants to make a deal and then he says something crazy. Iran doesn't want to make a deal. But the point is the market, Trump is willing to de-escalate. That's the key point, even though Iran is not backing down. So that's why market was holding up today. So how did we trade that? We waited for first candle on SPY SPX QQQs. Then the plan I gave on the traders in the pre-market was simple. Trade versus 24, 25, 22. If VIX stays under 24 or 25, look for the 1 hour long setups. If VIX breaks, then be cautious. So I clearly told the traders to long that. When I see this candle pushing here, I told the traders to 512 call long. We waited, bounced from the 1 hour MTF cloud, and I think at that time VIX started to break down right here. I saw that the VIX started showing some weakness, could not push over the VIX 25. That's when I told the traders to call the 512 calls long. You take a long here from 658 to 662, just a $3. Same for QQQ, we got this call, nothing crazy. I sold some call put spreads there, and I think I made that like 60% on one of those, and I had another one 41%. Yeah, you could see the 41% here. Then I had 64% gain on the other one I sold. So just there are many ways to make money, but you could have definitely traded average ETFs or traded options, or you could trade credit spreads, whatever you want to do there. But the point is, this was our long setup. Then when I saw this breakdown, I told the traders to exit, 512 exit, and this is when the VIX started to bounce and VIX broke out of 25. This was a short here, 512, and that's where my traders took the short and took it all the way down. So simple SPY QQQ VIX strategy, guys, nothing crazy. So there were only two entries, one long entry, exit, short entry, long entry, exit, short entry. That was it. Even though 30-minute was flagging, we could not break the VIX 24 today, which had a triple bottom bounce here. So that was the time you exit out of your longs. You do not just keep trying that on the long setup there if it's breaking down. You could see how clean the Ripster cloud setup was. Break here, fade, break here, fade. So only two entries on SPY QQQ. Apart from that, we always analyze the market, what the market is doing. Tesla was strong today, but other names like Meta, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, Netflix had a little bounce. That was a decent looking bounce there. But apart from that, the other names were not really showing too much of a strength on the market. It was not helping the SPY QQQs today. So still a lot of news going around. Only way we bounce is we have a complete ceasefire or a deal. But keep following my Twitter. I keep updating on what my thoughts are and everything on this war going on. But we definitely need to keep eyes on that.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.